What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Lawrence here. This is episode number 3 of Dartmouth Days. So let's catch up for a little bit, because I was catching up with the previous episode, but that was only up to September 16th, which was the first day of classes. And because currently October 5 and I have to tie my shoelace. So I've been participating in my classes. That's really cool. I took an Arabic 1 class, took a writing 5 class, which is a Shakespeare writing class, so I'm good at that. Yeah, that has been going on. I started working at the Thayer machine shop, Thayer School of Engineering, so pretty much getting a head start on my engineering. This is Thayer, by the way, really pretty. Besides working at Thayer, that was really fun, by the way. I've just been pretty much going by. I joined a PE fencing class. PE fencing, and if you guys couldn't tell, it's really foggy right now. I'm currently recording with this earphone mic. It's really cool. So one thing that I wanted, a little note that everybody wanted, it's kind of picking at me for the last 2 episodes, is that they were extremely long. Vlogs are supposed to be kind of long, but you also don't want to ruin your audience. So we're gonna try to limit this to like 10 minutes max. So hopefully this becomes a thing, this becomes a hit. I just hit 100 subscribers this morning. I feel so thankful. Thank you all to everybody who is actually watching this. You guys have really made my day. You really have made my life. I didn't think people would actually be waiting and watching for me. That over there is Tuck School for Business. It's mainly for graduate students, but if you take business classes, you'll go there too. Yeah. Hope your thumbs up for the amazing music underneath this. Yeah, guys, I stayed up until like 2 a.m. editing the vlog last night. I needed to, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't start recording. I told myself I was going to start recording now or never. And so here I am. What else can I tell you guys about? I'm still friends with the same people, and that hasn't changed. Oh yeah, I came back from Vegas. That vlog will hopefully be coming out. I really wanted to come out for the 100 subscriber special, so the Vegas vlog, hopefully it'll come out this week. That I can actually promise I can actually probably do, because I'm starting to find more and more time to edit my videos. So there's that. I turned in my first paper last night. Had my first quiz on Friday. Then I have my first midterm on Monday, guys. The benefits of a trimester system. And by benefits, I totally mean disadvantages. Oh my god. And this Friday, I'm leaving for New York to go to Comic-Con. Even though a lot of people hate me because that's homecoming weekend. So, unfortunately, I will not be participating in the bonfire this year, which is actually the most important year to be participating in the bonfire. But what can I do? I made a promise to my friends back home I'd be back for Comic-Con. Plus, we bought our tickets already. I didn't think it'd actually be homecoming weekend. I have to pause the video real quick and I tie my shoe. Okay, yeah, so New Hampshire Hanover weather is so terrible. It is so bipolar. In the morning, it decides to be really, 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 like, cold, foggy, possibly rainy. And, like, my hands are white. Look at that. But then, like, 2.5 hours later or something like that, it's suddenly, like, really hot and you can't wear multiple layers. I don't know if that's still going on, but sometimes it really sucks. You can see my breath. I don't know if you guys saw that. Anyways, I'm kind of getting used to the whole idea of vlogging. I kind of don't care if people are gonna look at me asking or thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? Why is he holding a stick in the air and pointing it? He must be so egotistic. No, I'm not. I saw somebody smoking hookah. Dartmouth student. Reminds me of the Bronx so much. Except that they don't have electronic hookahs that much in the Bronx. They only have, like, they literally put out the whole entire hookah, like, machine or whatever you want to call it, out on the sidewalk. And they start doing it on the sidewalk. I'm just there like, really? And I qualify myself because I'm Arab. I qualify to say or to use hookah, but I have never used it. Oh gee, so cold. I have a 7:45 class. If you guys didn't remember, I was taking an Arabic class on the first day of. It's currently 7:41 at this point, and I have to go to Dartmouth Hall. So another thing, the Arabic 1 class has moved from being in Reed, which is all the way across the green, to being at Dartmouth Hall, which is also across the green, but not in the same fashion. More horizontal rather than vertical or diagonal. So it's actually the big building where all the classes take their pictures. At the end of this video, if I can find it, I'll put the picture of our freshman class. Okay, 20 minutes this vlog. I'm gonna say cap it off at 20 because I'm already at 7 minutes and I am not going to edit any of this out. So I think this will kind of be like an exception because this is kind of a catching up video. Alrighty guys, so I'm heading into my class right now. So I will see you guys when you see me. See you guys later. Morning! Well, we're back. You guys probably can't hear me. There's a lawnmower on the green. But yeah, so I just got out of my writing class. My writing professor literally stood there. And like totally, like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Totally tore apart everyone's essays. Well, the intros of their essays, and I'm just sitting there like, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, please don't pick me. And then I looked up and I was just like, oh, good. And so it was very anonymous. It was cool. I like, it was fun. But at the same time, I also didn't matter a lot also. So yeah, a lot of the Triforce literally just woke up. It's also really cool to realize that the 100 subscriber thing is actually picking up. Like, I posted a photo at like 6 o'clock this morning and it just got like 19 likes, which isn't a lot, but it's something. Again, something. I don't have 1,000 subscribers or followers on Facebook. On Instagram, nor do I have thousands of followers on Twitter, but it's something. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna eat something at FOCO because I'm hungry and it's breakfast. I did also want to pass by the Hanover String Store. I want to check out some guitars. And I'm gonna take you guys with me because I do want you guys to check that out. Because I'm actually in the market looking for an acoustic guitar because I want to learn how to play more like acoustic stuff. The reality of it is that electric guitars just don't do as much as acoustic guitars. Now that is very arguable because you do have to know, but it's more like rocky. It's everything in the, an electric guitar is more have this rocky feeling. An acoustic guitar, like, sweet, sensible. You can play an Ed Sheeran song. You can even play One Direction with that, so it's really cool. I love this. I love, like, feeling, like, this feeling of not caring what other people think, the fact that you're holding a freaking selfie stick in the middle of the road. Yeah, so Boco it is. See you guys later. Guys, I'm back. So I just ate breakfast. It was great. Tasted amazing as always. I just saw the park guy who's looking forward to my videos. Anyways, currently waiting for Elvis and Jerry. They're over there. Elvis went downstairs. She went to the bathroom, and I have math now. I was wondering what was happening there. Okay. So class starts in 5 minutes. We're on the other side of campus. This is fun. But it's okay. I'll just sit where I always sit. I have to do my homework. Damn, son. Ah, man. Okay. Well, I just talked to my parents. So, besides that, I had a really great breakfast. I just remembered I'm going to be meeting Governor Pataki today, so this is going to be a particularly long episode of Days. We'll hopefully get a selfie with him. That's at 3:15, so right after work. I'll hopefully be able to take some work footage, so maybe just some still images or something like that. Anyways, right now I have to go to class, so I'll see you guys later. Guys, so back. I've been a little quiet because things are quiet. Just got out of my math class, so it's fun. Today is kind of like one of those like capture all days because we finished sequences and series today, which is a pretty tough topic in math. It crushes my brain all the time, so that's happening. Currently heading back to the river so that I can go to work. Might meet up with Bailey for a little bit. But there's that. And then at 3, right after my shift, going to meet Governor Pataki. That sounds cool. But I don't know if I'm welcome. I'm not a Republican, nor am I a Democrat. But, hey, sounds cool. Hey, hunting! So, yeah. These are so weird. I'm walking to and from class. Oh, I just saw a friend of mine. Oh my god. I can't even talk right now. Anyways, so we'll have some music playing. Alright, anyways, so we're heading back to the river. I have to change my clothes or something and put a belt on. Jesus, I can't even. I feel so calm. It's a Monday. I hate Mondays, but I love when Mondays are over. So, it's a good day for me. Well, it's a good day now. It wasn't a good day. I'm kind of gambling now. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. To work, going to Thayer, just came back from the river. The river is back there. Well, let's take a selfie. Just in case we need the thumbnail. Although I probably doubt it. Yeah. So on our way to work, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of looks. That's why I'm gonna go straight to the Fab Lab. I'll show you guys around the Fab Lab. I won't show you guys into the shop because I'm not allowed to use this in the shop. I might be able to show you from the door of the Fab Lab. Anyways, there's a lot of cool stuff there. Maybe I might be able to do just a regular tour without sound. I could give you guys a Fab Lab tour with the sound, and then I'll do one without. Anyways, I work at the machine shop here at Thayer, right in my backyard, which is really cool. And I get to pretty much maintain, play with machines. It's really fun. Now, smells good. Now walk. Anyways, so yeah, and I get to use computers to do all this stuff. It's really fun. And I like how crisp I look in this picture. Anyways. And down we go, down to the hallway of Cook Auditorium. It's apparently down this way. These are the vending machines where I get some cool foods and drinks once in a while. I can use my Dartmouth card. Comes straight on my dash. These are some cool stuff. I'm gonna get a lot of looks from bigger machine shop workers, so I'm not going to point it. Anyways, that was the machine shop. To the Fab Lab I go. That's where I sign in, so I'm not gonna go in through there because I can't enter the machine shop that way. I'll go in through here. Yep, no, I can't do this here. I'll see you guys later. I just got out of work. I literally sat down and really didn't. I surfed the internet. I cleaned the facility. That's what I did. I also did some tooling stuff. Right now, I'm on my way to Rockefeller Center or not Center, Rockefeller Hall, I think, or something like that. It's like near Silsby, and I'm going to be meeting Governor Pataki. I'm running very low on battery, so I'm going to try to record less until I'm on the line. Just for the purpose so that you guys can actually see the moment when I meet him, say hi. Maybe I'll get him to sign something. I don't know. Definitely get a selfie with him. Need that. I don't know. I'll talk to him for a bit. So this is gonna be cool. Can't wait because never really met him. I've heard a lot about him, and I used to hear his name a lot about how he's a Republican, which explains a lot about how come I don't really know about him. Like I said, I'm not really a Democrat, nor am I an independent. Well, I am an independent, but however, thinking about it in the long, grand scheme of things, I lean towards the Democratic side. I am still an independent though. Yeah. So, I was actually this year when they were asking us to go out and go like register to vote. I was actually going to vote with the register to vote with the Democrats. So I guess I would have became a Democrat on that day, but I didn't because I was doing other things and I just didn't want to leave. And work ended around the same time that I was able to go out and register. So that happened. But yes, so we're going. I really like this selfie stick. By the way, guys, I didn't get to surface this at the beginning of the video, but we are currently using the Lorenzo stick 5.0. A more stable, more accurate, better version of the Lorenzo stick. Love it. I love using it. It's huge. It's like bigger than my previous selfie sticks. I can't keep it in my pocket. It fits perfectly for my phone. Also, because I upgraded, also fits perfectly for conventions. Because yes, I know at Comic-Con they're not allowed, but I'm not going to extend it. I'm just going to bring it with me and I'll have it in my bag. So let's hope they don't ask us to dispose of it. But I'm not going to be using it. I'm just going to be literally using it like a tripod, because I am not going to be using it like non-tripodal, because that's terrible. And if anything, worst comes to worst, I'll use the makeshift tripod that you don't know about, but I used it that I used at Six Flags. Totally looking around like those guys behind me are totally wondering what the hell I was doing. Oh well, whatever. Like I said, at this point, my dignity has already gone down the toilet, me using this thing, so why not? Don't know where I'm going, so how about we teleport to Rockefeller? There we go. I didn't even know that we were here, but we were actually, I literally just turned the corner. There's a sign back there that says, like, meet and greet with Governor Pataki, 3:15. It is currently 3:10, so I'm early. And I'm going to Rockefeller right now. This seems really interesting. I've never actually had to be in the situation. I'm, again, not a Republican, but I'm totally going to see what this is all about. Maybe something good will come out of this. Okay, so he's running a little late, but I'm here early and I'm here on time. You guys just saw a few pictures I took of the signs that were posted around campus and whatnot. He will be coming out here. I will be able to go see him, talk with him. We'll be able to probably record a little bit. That's going to be cool. I just spoke to somebody about other presidential candidates, and they're apparently telling me that Martin O'Malley is coming here on October 16th at 4:30, top of the hop. Hopefully I'll be recording that day, and hopefully I'll be able to meet him. Yes, 5 more minutes. I'm willing to wait. This is the former governor of New York. That's the reason why I want to see him. More or less presidential candidate, but mainly because I'm a New Yorker and he's from my town. Governor. Now.
Yes, it's December 9th.
Not a Republican, just saying. But this is Rockefeller. I've never actually been here before. It's called the Nelson A. Rockefeller Center.
I can hold on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Do you put a Dartmouth address?
Just throw on emails, probably the best way.
Okay.
It's a good picture of him with the dog.
He loves his dog. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of these. Thank you.
Yeah, we just merged with the
Ah, you just
general
merged.
population. Just merged.
So we want to just keep going like this? Yeah, to all of you just come in, thank you for
maybe you don't do this. But I love this country, and I think we dramatically need a change in direction. And to do that, we need somebody who can win, and when they win, can actually govern successfully. And I look at the other candidates, and just as you said, I don't mean to be disrespectful. We have a great field of candidates, but I honestly think that if, given my background, given my vision, given my ability to bring people together, I know I can run this country well. And if you believe that, you fight the fight. And you know, the odds have never bothered me. When I ran for governor, I mean, I don't think if they had had betting in London, they wouldn't have even had me on the chart because no one had ever heard of me. And I was running against Mario Cuomo, the great liberal icon in a state with 3 million more Democrats. So you don't worry about the odds. And people say, you know, why are you putting yourself through this? This to me is a privilege. This isn't a hardship, sitting down, talking to you, having a dialogue with you. You know, this guy from Peekskill, New York, that worked in a factory over Christmas and summer vacation to pay his tuition, has a chance to run for president of the United States. That's not a hardship. That's an incredible privilege and an honor. So I'm loving this, and I understand it's important. So if I'm going anywhere, it's going to be up. It's not out. Yes.
As of recently, there have been a lot of tragic events related to gun violence. So what is your stance related to gun laws and how we can improve situations such as those?
I think, again, in this tragic incident, it is so often about mental health and mental illness. And there are two things. One is there are a number of things. First of all, we have to have better mental health laws that allows us to protect people from those who clearly not only are mentally ill but pose a threat of imminent violence to themselves or others. And we had a horrible situation when I was governor in New York, and where someone was killed by someone who was mentally ill, and people had known that person was a danger and nothing was done about it. And we changed the law to allow people to petition to have someone institutionalized in a secure mental health facility when there was credible belief that they posed a threat to themselves or to others of violence. And that law, I believe, has had a very real impact. And we should be doing more of that. We should be looking at it at the federal level. With respect to guns, I think at the state level, the most important thing, and I did it when I was governor of New York, we made sure that anyone purchasing a gun had to have a background check, because we don't want mentally ill people. We don't want someone on a terrorist watch list going out there and buying a gun, but no background check is done. Background checks now can be done in less than a minute. The system is very efficient. And we passed that law requiring background checks in New York State. I think it's now 12 or 13 other states. I would encourage all states to pass that law so that we make sure people purchasing a gun have the mental capability and aren't on a terrorist watch list or on some mental health list where they shouldn't be allowed to do that. Yes?
That was really, really interesting. I actually enjoyed it a lot. By the way, I switched the S4 because I ran out of battery, but I had a great quick thing. Here's the picture. That was the picture. And here's the autograph. I got his autograph. And I'm going to be making my way back to the river right now. I got out of work really early because I wanted to see this. That was fun. That was actually really very informative. So, you guys saw that I asked that question. I'm not in politics. But I can say this, that one thing I really want you guys when I get out, one thing Governor definitely see it.
Are you going to post your video on YouTube?
Yes. I didn't record a lot of it. Yeah.
How many hits do you usually get?
As of right now, I just hit 100 subscribers. I just started a new series, so it's taking slowly, but 300, maybe a little more straight away. So yeah. So I'm getting there, but thank you. All right, guys, out we go. I wanted to express the fact that I was a New Yorker from the Bronx, and thank you.
So I bring Zach's.
Take another one of these. And,
So
sticker.
now I'm on another bag.
There's so many constants. Well, that's the problem with Sarbanes-Oxley and Dodd-Frank is, the smallest.
Alrighty, back to the river I go, from whence I came. Yay. Yay, verily. I'm gonna have to stick this in my autographing book. Yeah, they're gonna walk to Tug from now on, so that's my cue to leave and get out. Oh, you guys remember when I used to use the S4 every day? That was classic. It's definitely lower in quality, I can tell you that. I'm gonna set this down right here because I need to tie my shoe. You guys can listen to some music or something. Or actually, you know what? I'll pause the video. Well, Dartmouth students alike, that was fun. Definitely something new, something interesting. When you meet a presidential candidate, you have to, this is what I was trying to say, is that you have to realize one thing, that everything that they're trying to say is trying to make you feel special, trying to convince you to vote for them. That is a lot of what I got from that. It's like, oh, we gotta make America great again. Kind of like that Trump, mindset. You gotta kind of for lack of a better term, feed through all the bull and see exactly what they're trying to say. Now, that's not a criticism. He did great. He explained his policies very thoroughly. Like I said, I'm not a Republican. But if I were a Republican, he would probably get my vote because he is New Yorker. So I'm kind of biased in that way. But at the same time, he seems like he knows what he's saying. Or Ben Carson. Ben Carson would actually be also, but that's only if I were a Republican. But I would vote for him just for that role. But then again, like I said, I'm not a Republican. I'm not going to talk about what are my personal political views, because let's be honest, I like politics, I like discussing it, I like history, but I'm not going to talk about it because just like you, I can't handle all this political jargon of checks and balances, understanding, I understand all this stuff, but understanding deficits and economics and all this stuff that you take in an economics course, which by the way, I might just take one eventually while I'm here. Alright. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was definitely a new experience for me. Never met a presidential candidate. Not the first time I've met a governor before. Long time ago. I don't know if I still have the picture. If I do, I'll put it here. But I met Governor Corzine, who was governor of New Jersey prior to Chris Christie. He was a cool guy. I met him at the Filipino Fiesta many years ago. That was Tiny Lawrence. Back in the day. It's Monday, so I can't say it's Throwback Thursday. But anyways, we're heading back to the river. I'll see you guys. I don't know when I'll see you guys actually. I'll just see you guys later. Whenever I start recording again. I'll just see you. Whatever. Guys, so that was lovely. I got back to the river, took a little bit of a break. Compared to the other ones. Not a complicated, this is what was actually pretty hard. Anyways, still going. Keep walking. Hey, at least you guys get to listen to me the way. Or kind of. The fact that I have to switch between people. So by the way, I'm using the S6 as you can tell by the fact that you can see my acting. Better view. Get a new camera, and then you look back to your old phone, and you significantly smaller and less quality. You start to see like how great you can be. I know eventually when I get a back at the time, I thought it was amazing. But, and then I got the Infuse, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And I look back at both of them and I'm just like, ew, what was that? Pictures were not really that clear. Very grainy, blurry. Especially my first phone, that was a 3 megapixel camera, which was, at the time, an amazing camera. At the time, there was only like a 5 megapixel camera and a 3 megapixel camera. 5 was the highest, you know. And for the front, 0.2. My first phone didn't even have a front-facing camera. The front-facing camera didn't exist. It was actually 0.2 megapixels. When it came to the Infuse, no, 1.3 actually, front-facing. And then the S4, when I transferred to that one, had a 2.0 megapixel. This one has a 5 megapixel. You can see it's extremely strong. By the way, I forgot my hat, and I can't go back and get it because it's almost 5 o'clock and I am late to my drill. Oh, so let me explain something about drill. Drill is a way for people who are taking a foreign language to, as the name suggests, drill it into your head, or rather just to practice the language. You know, you don't have to actually write it or read it. It's more of rather fixing pronunciation and tones, I guess. So like, I'm taking Arabic, so it'll be like ahlan wa sahlan or something along those lines, and we'll have dialogues and read dialogues. And it's really cool, in fact. Like, you think it's kind of like, some people will think, oh, this is kind of ugly, but then, like, this is what they do. Drill instructors, they're paid, and they learn, they teach. The way they teach is that they will say something, ask everyone to repeat it, then start calling randomly by snapping at you, telling you to repeat it. And sometimes they'll even, for more complicated use, tell you to plug in a name or a date or a place, etc. Yeah, so glad you guys know that now. Lots of people actually don't know what a drill is, but still currently running, shuffling, because that bell that you heard was the 5 o'clock bell. I'll tell you a little something. At 6 o'clock, the bells play Dear Old Dartmouth, which is the alma mater to the school. we actually I didn't get to show you guys any of that footage, but when we went to go see the president on the first day, we were all asked, like we had the lyrics in hand, and we were all asked to sing it. I didn't, because, well, I mouthed the words, and I guess I followed along, but I didn't know it. And then on the twilight ceremony, which happened on the day right before classes, where we lit a candle in front of FOCO, ONCOOLCIL I mean, walked all the way to BMO, which is a forest retreat area, all the way behind campus, and we lit it there, and then we all let them out, and then after that, we sang Dear Old Dartmouth. But we didn't have lyrics that time, so I was just like, yeah, so, yep, still late to drill. Damn it! As always, I can never be early to drill. It's 5:02, I can never be early. Damn, I was early I was early last Thursday, but that was because I was feeling sick. I had like twisted my ankle fencing, and I kind of had nothing else to do, so I was just like, yep, I'm just going to lay down on the grass right here. No one's gonna know, no one's gonna say anything. Then I lay down, not on the grass, on a couch inside the hall, Reed Hall. I laid down and like slept for like a good hour, and then I was really early. That was the first time I was actually early, and I had totally forgotten to remind Elvis. I had reminded him in the morning, but totally forgotten to remind him. Anyways, I just checked the view count on the video on the episode 2. You guys are amazing. 20 views in like less than an hour. That is a lot for me at least, because I'm not used to this idea of like having actual people that actually watch the videos. I have like 6 sometimes. In fact, if you go into my videos, you'll probably see there are actually a lot of videos that have under 10 views, or even under 30. But the fact that like my video, my Dartmouth Days episode 1, received over 300 views, surreal. So I'd like to thank you guys for actually watching. Thank you very much. Now, I am late to drill. I don't know when you guys are gonna see me. Hopefully you see me when you see me. See you guys soon. Guys, the sun is set on a beautiful day. Today was a great day. It was long. I don't really have much to say except that, well, today happened and I'm tired. I didn't go to eat dinner. I am probably going to eat a cup noodles in replacement of my dinner. I might go to Collis late night just to get some like food, but I'm tired. So here's the fun thing that I realized. So the episode 2 of Dartmouth Days didn't render properly, and so I was screwed in by the fact that this episode updated terribly. So literally 2.5 minutes into the episode, it freezes for like 3 minutes straight. And then I look at my views, I'm like, I have 55 views and 2 likes. I don't know how this is gonna play out. So I had to completely erase every single post as if it never existed. As if the episode never existed, and I had to re-render it. Then I have some people asking me, hey, where'd it go? And I'm like, I have to re-render it, I'm sorry. So, and I'm just, I feel terrible. Because I really wanted it to be successful. I thought it was. And I think what it was is last night I was fooling around with trying to get it to upload, and then I moved it from my computer to the bed because I was tired. And in the process, it like loosened up the hard drive, and it rendered unsuccessfully. Yeah, that didn't work at all. I just got the Dartmouth review on my doorstep. Really interesting read, honestly. Callum right now is downstairs studying with the physics, or upstairs, I don't know where he is, studying with the physics crew. And so later on we're gonna indulge in a little bit of Smash, but I'm tired, and I'm kind of not in the mood. I'm just really tired. I have Arabic homework to do for tomorrow, tomorrow's kind of a slow day. It's a Tuesday. If you guys didn't know, Tuesdays are my, like, slowest days because I have Arabic in the morning at the same time every day at 7:45, meaning I have to wake up at 6:45. And then I have nothing to do after that. And then I have to go to office hours tomorrow because I got my quiz back for Arabic. And I have to go to his office hours so that I can, like, I guess, go over the quiz. Just so I learn from my mistakes so that when the test comes, I kill it out the park. Yeah. And then at 12 o'clock, it's time for it's time for me to go to work, and I work until 3, and I'll probably get out a little earlier because I do want to go to, like, I do have fencing class at 3 until 4, and then at 5 o'clock I have drill. Quite the schedule, don't you think, guys? But then after that I have nothing to do. But because it is a Tuesday and it's the day before a full day of class, I have to do homework tomorrow. Oh, this is why I like Mondays, because they're kind of slow in the nighttime, but heavy in the daytime. Same with Wednesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are just slow all together, but then they seem so jam-packed, but you just have so much free time in between, and then you have homework to do in the nighttime. So it's kind of like a pro-con type thing. Hey, Callum, are you here? Callum? I guess you just stepped out. I heard the door open. Oh, the video uploaded. Great. Alright, guys. So, I don't know much else to say, but I really hope you enjoyed the 3rd episode of Dartmouth Days. I'm really trying hard to make everything work out for you guys. I think I've developed a basis for all this. A lot of you guys seem to be enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. And so I really want to put this out by tomorrow, and I am going to have to work hard to do it because I don't have to do any homework except for Arabic tonight. That will take me like 10-20 minutes, and then after that I'll get to editing this. But really, like I always say, I never really edit these videos anymore. Ever since I got into Dartmouth Days, I don't edit much. I just throw the videos there, put them in the right order, maybe slight editing, but I don't really do much. Adding music where it needs to be. But I really want to make this work for you guys. I really want to make it work for myself too. And so I want this to go out on the day after it filmed, which is today is October 5th. Hopefully it goes live October 6th, 4:30, which is right now. Hopefully, if you guys are watching this. Anyways, guys, my name is Lawrence, RoyalDudeLorenzo at RDL Studios in Hanover. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Please come back tomorrow for a new episode of Dartmouth Days. See you guys next time.